Buffalo Trace makes some very highly coveted whiskeys, but have you ever put those up against each other? Well, I'm taking 3 and I'm gonna put them up, do a blind and a taste off, and let's see what comes out the winner. Because we're talking about and blinding Blantons, Elmer T, and Hancock's Reserve. Oh yeah, you know I'm excited. Let's get into it. Let's go. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Carlos. Thank you for joining me. Boom, 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 bow, here on the Whiskey Corner. Truly appreciate you guys stopping by, checking out the video, and checking out the channel. I don't know what that was. That wasn't even like how I really like throw punches or whatever. I think I was like trying to hit myself on the camera, but yeah, didn't work out. Either way, you guys know I'm weird. Thank you for stopping by, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. You know, I was looking at the whiskeys that I have, and I found my Hancock Reserve, like kind of tucked away in the back, and I'm like, wow, I haven't had Hancock's Reserve in a long time. I actually bought this like 2, maybe 2.5, 3 years ago at 65 bucks. Now my local Total Wine has this for 100 bucks. So this is mash bill number 2 for Buffalo Trace, and some other things that are in mash bill number 2 are Elmer T and the Blantons. Oh yeah. So I decided, hey, have I ever blinded these off against each other? I will tell you that right off the bat, out of these 3, I think Elmer T is probably my least favorite, but I've never blinded them up against each other. I would think that Blantons is my favorite, but I haven't had a Hancock's Reserve in a very long time. So what better way to, I guess, come up with a result on that than to blind these little suckers. So I got my little glasses here, and we are going to pour these out. So I have letter E for Elmer T. Now, again, this is mash bill number 2, which is a higher rye mash bill. There's another one that's on here. Which one is this one? This one's A. So A is gonna be Hancock Reserve. So there's another one missing from here. Well, 2 other ones if you really count the other one. But high rye mash bill number 2 has Ancient Age on it, and I've never tasted an Ancient Age. And then it also has Rock Hill Farms on it. I've tasted Rock Hill Farms, but I don't have a bottle of Rock Hill Farms, right? Haven't opened this bottle in a while, so let's see if that actually did anything. Okay, that was good. There is some gunk there, so I don't know. This is what B. Let's go. So yeah, I don't have a bottle of Rock Hill Farm, so I can't add it to this list, but I have tasted it in the past. So that is 100 proof. We got Elmer T at 90 proof, Blantons at 93, and then coming in at the lowest proof, Hancock's Reserve. So I have them all poured here. Again, Elmer T is E, Hancock's Reserve is A, Blantons is obviously B. So let's turn these around. Now, what is the prices that you can get these for? Elmer T has the largest secondary price. I usually see those for like 200 or more, or as little as 180 on secondary. Blantons usually goes for like, it could go anywhere from 100 bucks to like 180, I guess. If you buy it from a website, which I wouldn't. And then Hancock's Reserve, I don't know, I've never seen it like secondary. I've never seen anybody actually selling those secondary, but I will tell you that I bought that bottle at 65 bucks, and now my local Total Wine has it at 100. So I don't know what's going on there. And quite honestly, Elmer T, I bought all of these at MSRP. Elmer T was 45 bucks. This Blantons was whatever, like 68 or even 70 bucks, because I don't remember when I bought it. And that is, by the way, dump date 12/7/22. I don't think there's actual anything for Hancock's Reserve. No, there isn't. And there's obviously nothing for Elmer T. Lee. Now, Hancock's Reserve and Blantons is a single barrel, so has that against it. So, you know, it could be good, it could be bad. It all depends, I guess, on the barrel. But Elmer T. Lee is not a single barrel, so yeah. All right, so I turned them around. I turned them around here, and now I have 1, 2, and 3. So let's go in, nose them real quick, and then go in for the real test, which is the taste. This is the one all the way to my right. Sorry if you hear some noises, but I kind of have a little bit of stuffy nose. Not really a stuffy nose, but I guess I am getting a stuffy nose. Cause, yeah, I kind of feel it. But I can still smell, which is weird. Cherries, the regular Buffalo Trace funk. It's like old musty cherry stems, I guess. You're definitely getting that, and you're getting a little bit of oak, a little bit of caramel, a little bit of brown sugar. Weird to get all of that from a bourbon, right? Anyways, let's move on to glass number 2. Let's go in for a nose. Oh, this one has a little bit more vanilla and oak. A little bit more subdued. I like this. I like that one. That one was pretty good. I like number 1, and I did like number 2 on the nose. Let's see number 3. I can hardly smell anything in this one. I get a little bit more ethanol than the other 2, but like I have to stick my whole nose in there to actually get anything. And then I get some vanilla, some baking spices. But that's about it. Glass number 3 has like barely any smell. Could be the Hancock's Reserve, I don't know. But let's go in for the taste. Gonna start off with glass number 1 all the way to my right. Cheers. Love that smell though. Cheers. Some baking spices, some caramel and toffee. In the back end, there's some cherry, and then some vanilla custard in the front. And oak. That one is very good. Cheers. I am liking that one. Yeah, I am. Okay, now we got glass number 2. Cheers. That one's more like baking spices and maybe like a cinnamon spice, but then all the other flavors kind of get lost in translation. I am getting a little bit of oak. Cheers, sorry. But not too much off of that. Maybe I'm getting like green apples right now. And I don't know where the hell I just pulled that from, but it's reminding me of green apples and caramel. It opened up a little on the second one. But on the first one, I almost got nothing from it. So, that one's a little suspect right there. And then we got the glass on the left, number 3. Cheers. That one's a lot of oak, baking spices, and not really my jam. Like, I didn't really like it on the nose, I don't think. I think that was the one that hardly had a nose smell. And now that I'm tasting it, it's like, not really my jam. Cheers. Yeah, that is definitely my least favorite. So it's definitely between 1 and 2, and I think I liked 1 the best. Cheers. At least 1 is the most flavorful. And then cheers, let's go with number 2. I mean, number 2 is giving it its run for its money. All right? It's a little distinctive taste. Like, I'm getting green apple on 2 and caramel on 1. I'm getting like cherry, caramel, vanilla. And both oak on both of them. But it's weird. It's like a little bit of a different taste. So I'm gonna go with 1. Yeah, I'm gonna go with 1, and my least favorite one is 3. So here we go. This is the one that I like the best. This one is a close second, and this is the one that I like the least. So I wanna know what this is. Ooh. I mean, it worked out that way. E, which was Elmer T Lee, guys. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of knew that's where it was gonna go. Elmer T Lee is just, to me, it's like very underwhelming. It just doesn't do, it doesn't warrant the hype, at least for me. But either way, I think Blantons was the one that would win for me. But let's see, this is the winner. And what? Hold on. Cheers. So Hancock's Reserve won, guys. That is so strange. Now, I haven't had a Hancock Reserve in a very long time, but at least for me, it had the best taste, quite honestly. It had the most flavor. I didn't really care too much about the proof because they were all kind of low proof, but I couldn't really tell the difference between a 93 proof Blanton's and an 88.9 proof Hancock's Reserve, right? But what I can tell you is that the taste on the Hancock's Reserve was so much prominent than the other two that I had to go with it. Now, the Blanton's, which I'm assuming is the second one, because I mean, it has to be, right? It gave me like green apples, which I don't think I've ever got that taste on a Blanton's, but it did, and that was a little strange. But either way, Hancock Reserve came out on top, and that was very surprising because I gotta tell you, I haven't had the Hancock Reserve in a long time, but maybe I should keep going back for it. But I don't know. Let me know, have you guys done this? If not, have you tasted these, and what were your thoughts on each one of these? Let me know, comment below. Love talking back and forth with you guys. Please do me the favor, like or dislike this video. Please subscribe and help me get to 4,000 subscribers before my birthday in mid-February, because that would really be amazing. Lastly, I want you to check out the Patreon in the description. As little as $3 a month will help me support the channel, and I would really appreciate you. And I'm gonna drink a little bit more of this Hancock's Reserve, but I want you to enjoy that whiskey. Cheers.